Welcome to WCAD Wonders. This is Ganesh from Bangalore. Okay, in this vantage point video, we'll be seeing more on the algebraic expressions and exponents. Actually, exponents we already used in the case of squares, cubes, square roots, cube roots, prime factorization and all, isn't it? See, for example, let's say 72. So this is nothing but say 8 into 9, correct? So 8 is 2 cube, 9 is 3 square, correct? So this is in exponential form. See, actually we have expressed 72 in the exponential form as a product of prime factors, isn't it? So this can be used in algebraic expression also. For example, let's say we would like to evaluate the expression x cube minus 3x square when x is equal to say minus 2. Then this is equal to, so replace x by minus 2, or wherever x is there substitute minus 2. So this becomes minus 2 whole cube minus 3 into x square is minus 2 whole square. So here what is minus 2 whole cube? I told you when base is negative, power is odd, result is negative, so it is minus 8, because 2 cube is 8, so minus 2 whole cube is minus 8. And here minus 3 into, see, minus 2 whole square, say square of any positive number or negative number. Square of any number is positive, whether square of negative number also positive number also positive, because 2 is a even number. So it's 3 into 3 into 4. So simplifying further, we get minus 8 minus 12, so which is equal to minus 20. Okay, so minus 20 is the value of expression x cube minus 3x square when x is equal to minus 2. See, same expression when x is equal to 2. So what's the value of this? Suppose same expression when x is equal to 2. Okay, or 2, 3, or whatever. Okay, suppose it's 2, then it will be 2 cube minus 3 into 2 square. So this is 8 minus 3 into 4, which is equal to 8 minus 12, which is equal to minus 4. So value of the expression changes depending on the value of the variables used in the expression, isn't it? So because x is a variable, it can take any value. So depending on the value of the expression changes depending on the value of the variables used. Okay, this is an expression in a single variable. Okay, suppose it's x cube minus 3y square, then this is an expression in two variables. Okay, let's find the value of this when x is equal to, okay, when x is minus 2 and y is minus 3. Okay, now this becomes, say, minus 2 whole cube minus 3 into minus 3 whole square. Then so again, because the base is negative and power is odd, so result is negative, so it's minus 8, and here minus 3 into 9, because the square of any number is positive. So now it becomes minus 8 minus 27. So it becomes minus 35. Okay, here I like to make something clear here, because it's important to know. Minus, for example, minus 2 whole square, okay, minus 2 square, so both are different. And minus of minus 2 square, minus of 2 square. Okay, let's see all of them. So what is minus 2 whole square? See, base is minus 2, so result is positive, correct? So it is 4. So here is it same way, is it 4? No, it's not 4, because for this one, say the base is positive actually. This is a 2 square only. So this is same as this one. So base is positive, so it's 4. So 2 square is 4, and minus is there, minus of 4. So it's minus 4. And here, what about this? This is also minus 4, because minus 2 whole square is, say, minus 2 whole square is 4. So minus of 4, isn't it? So it's like minus of 4, which is equal to minus 4. Similarly, this also minus 4. Okay, so it should be clear about this. So only if bracket is there for this way, then base is negative here. So here base is negative, its base is positive, because it's equivalent to this one, minus of 2 square. So any okay, so applying the same concept, so any power, for example 2 power, say minus 2 power 4, so result is positive, no? So this can be written as just 2 power 4, so which is 16, but minus 2 whole power 5, so power is odd, so result is negative, so this can be considered written this way. So 2 power 5 is 32, it's minus 32. So similarly, say simplifying expression with different signs, positive, for example, minus 2 into 3 into minus 4 into minus 1. So look at this now. So how to evaluate this? So first you identify the sign of this. See, we are multiplying these 4 numbers. See, 3 of them are negative. So how many negative numbers? 3. So 3 is what? Odd. If the number of negative numbers is odd, result is negative. So this is same as, so result, result is negative. So this can be written as minus of, say, 2 into 3 into 4 into 1. So 6 into 4, 20, so minus 24, that's it. Suppose it's minus 2 into 3 into 4 into minus 1. See how many negative numbers? 2. So 2 is even. So its result is positive. So we can ignore the signs. So we can, this is nothing but 2 into 3 into 4 into 1. So which is equal to 24. See, this way it will be easy to simplify. Okay, even say square root. So it can be say written in a exponential form, correct? So for example, say square root of 16. So this is nothing but, so this can be written as, so 16 power 1 by 2. So this is what, so square root means power 1 by 2. Cube root is, for example, cube root of say 27. So this can be written as 27 power 1 by 3. Power cube root is 1 by 3. So in general, so for example, fifth root of say some number, okay, maybe 20, whatever. So this is equal to 20 power 1 by 5. So in general, nth root of any number x is equal to x power 1 by n. Okay. Okay, now see, maybe, okay, now we will find it easy. See, you know what is square root of 16? You know it's 4, isn't it? Okay, so look at this. Now 16 power 1 by 2. 16 can be written as 4 square. Correct. 4 into 4, 16. So 4 square whole power 1 by 2. So we know the power rule, right? What is a power m whole power n, a power mn. So this becomes, so when you, that means we have to multiply, right, 4 power, so 2 into 1 by 2. So which is just 4 power 2 into 1 by 2 is what? 4 power 1, just 4. See, square root of 16 is 4. Same a cube root of say 27, so can be written as 3 cube, correct? 3 cube power 1 by 3. See, 3 gets cancelled, you get 3. So cube root of 27 is 3. So same way, what is the square root of suppose you prime factorize some numbers and you get it as say 2 power 4 into 3 power 2. Then, so this is nothing but 2 power 4 into 3 power 2 power 1 by 2, correct? So you need to apply, so you need to multiply each power by 1 by 2. So 2 power 4 into 1 by 2 is 2, and 3 into 2 power 1 by 2 is, so okay, isn't it? You understood? Okay, I'll okay, write that intermediate step also. So this is equal to say 2 power 4 into 1 by 2 into 3 power 2 into 1 by 2. So which is equal to 2 power 2 into 3 power 1, which is just 3. So 4 into 3, 12. So square root of 2 power 4. Okay, so this is equal to 12. Similarly, square root of say 3 power 4 will be, so 3 power 2. So just divide the power by 2. So power is 4, 4 divided by 2 is 2, 3 square, so 9. So square root of 3 power 4 is 9. Similarly, square root of, or similarly for cube root you need to divide the power by 3. So what is cube root of say 2 power 6? So this is equal to 2 power 6 by 2, 6 by 3, no, 6 by 3 is 2, 2 power 2 which is 4. So for cube root, so divide the power by 3, for square root divide the power by 2. See, suppose we want to find the cube root of 3 cube into 5 power cube into 2 power 6. Then, so this is equal to, so 3 into 5 into 2 square. Right? We are dividing the power of each factor by 3. So it becomes, so this is 3 into 5 into 4. So 5 into 4, 20, 20 into 3, 60. So this is the value. Okay, let's see how to simplify some expressions involving exponents. Or finding the, if I say for example, um, okay, suppose you are given some expression, let's say 27 into 32 equal to 3 power x into 2 power y. So how to find the values of x and y? So write this in exponential form. Say 27, if you prime factorize, you will get 3 into 3 into 3, right, 3 cube. And this one, if you prime factorize, you will get 2 power 5. So that's equal to 3 power x into 2 power y. See, when all prime numbers, see all are prime factors. So individually you can compare the powers. Okay, so you can do this only if all are prime numbers. Here see prime factors, is prime factor. So 3 cube here equal to 3 power x. So compare this, 3 power 3 equal to 3 power x. So which means x is equal to 3. Similarly 2 power 5 equal to 2 power y. So which means y equal to 5. Or also it can be so given like this. Okay, let's say 225. Okay, see if 225 equal to say 3 power a into 5 power b, find the values of a and b. So how to do this? Okay, for that let's prime factorize so that we can write in the exponential form. We prime factorize 225. So it's divisible by 5. So 4 times 20, remainder 2, so 25 5 times. So again divisible by 5, so 9 times. Now divisible by 3, 3 times, again 3 times. So what does it mean? So that means 225 can be written as 3 square into 5 square, but it's given is equal to 3 power a into 5 power b. So comparing so each factor and its respective powers, okay, we find so 3 power 2 equal to 3 power a, which means a equal to 2. Similarly 5 power 2 equal to 5 power b, which means b equal to 2. B is also a and b each equal to 2. Okay, let's see some more simplification of exponents. Okay, so for example, what's the value of this one? How to find say 2, say b power 6, okay, into b power 2 into, see again dot, so you will find some dot here. Dot means the multiplication. Okay, so it's in okay, in the algebra here, b square, suppose it's 3 b power 4. So how to simplify this? Just multiply all the numbers first. So are the numbers here 2 and 3. Now 2 into 3 6. Now so multiply all these variables. See, all are having same base, correct? So to multiply, what you have to do? You just have to add the powers. So 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 4 12. So 6 b power 12. That's all. Again can be negative also power. Suppose it's so instead of suppose it's 2 b power minus 6 into b square into 3 b power 4, then it will be 12, sorry, 2 into 3 6. So minus 6. So here what do you get? Minus 6 plus 2 plus 4, correct? See, minus 6 plus 2 plus 4. So this is how we add all the powers, correct? So what is this? So you get 0, correct? So 6 b power 0. So you know, see, any number to the power 0 is 1, isn't it? So 6 into 1, just 6. Okay, let's see more in our next video. Thank you.